being a bit slow, guys. Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button. Please do subscribe. I've just come back from walking Max. So I had a disturbing message before I left to take Max for a walk this afternoon. But I still went out because I it's not stopping my freedom. Not only do I like to take my dog out for a walk, I like to go out and get some fresh air myself, take a few photographs, breathe in fresh air and just enjoy life. So this is the little Mac I got from the Demeltzer charity shop in Chatham a few months ago. It's a size 16, a female coat, because I'm a woman, right? Now those naughty trolls, and you're very naughty trolls, trying to cause trouble. Right, so I have had chicken soup for lunch with bread roll, because that is what I wanted. I wanted to eat healthy. I keep eating sweets, I keep eating cakes. So I'm trying to cut out slowly, not just ripping all the sweet things away, but I wanted to have chicken soup for lunch. I did. If anyone thinks I haven't got any money, you're wrong. I could order a takeaway if I wanted. I could go and get some fish and chips. So I've got money. So that isn't the issue. I'm trying to cut down on what I eat, because when I get depressed, when I'm on my own, and like a lot of women in the same position, when you're on your own all day, you tend to eat more. So, you sit down by yourself at the television at night, eat bags of popcorn, crisps, sweets. That is what happens when you're on your own a lot. And a lot of people that suffer from depression don't even bother to get out of bed. They stay in bed all day. So at least I'm active. So I decided to have chicken soup for my lunch, right? So I had chicken soup, and then I had a shower. So I've had a shower this afternoon. One of the words that evil little shit yesterday said on the phone, the bloke that sounded like he came from Yorkshire, he mentioned the word stinky. Stinky, something was stinky, he said over the phone to me yesterday. It's done to provoke, it's done to make you angry and act mad, and I don't rise to the bait, I don't get provoked anymore. Let Tweedledee and Tweedledum come to me. So I'm not going to go chase these trolls, I'm not going to chase this idiot, I'm going to let Tweedledum and Tweedledee come to me. And if they want to bang on the door and show their face, or actually show their real selves outside, they're quite welcome to, because I'm not chasing anybody. They can carry on their double act, dumber and dumberer, and just get on with it, because I'm not interested. I've got my own life to lead, right? If they want to follow me around a shitty field, that's their problem. I'm enjoying myself, I'll just dodge them like the plague. So I had a shower. So as you can see, this is what my hair looks like when it's dried on the hairdryer out of the shower. It's washed today. I've had a wash, I've had a shower, and I've had my lunch, and I've just come back from taking Max for a walk. My little chihuahua. So there's no post on a Sunday in the UK. Delivery guys, Yodel and maybe DPD and even Amazon, but I mean the normal post, Royal Mail letter. There's none of that. You won't see a postie. You might see a Royal Mail van with a driver, but you won't see the post woman on foot on a Sunday. So no post. I am expecting a new phone. So all these idiots that are doing the things they're doing because they think they're not going to get caught on camera, when I get my new phone, they will be caught on camera. So for now, I'm biding my time, letting them get away with the little idiotic things they're doing, illegally driving on the pavement, letting their dogs and jump all over me again, which is fair enough. I'm not going to get cross with them. When I get my new camera, I'll take them doing it, because it is not illegal to film in a public place. So I might not actually film inside where I live, but in a public place, if I've got a couple of giggling twats giggling at me on the bench, I can take them doing it, because it is not illegal to film in public. In people's private areas, yes, you can't stand in someone's driveway and film them, but if someone is harassing you in the street, or they're sat on benches smoking illegal drugs and being a nuisance, that's different. So I'm just waiting for my new phone, and then I will take videos outside in public. And I'll be able to take videos when I go to Chatham, because the battery will be a brand new battery. I'll be able to take videos when I go to Strood. Maybe when I get more adventurous and go to London, I can take videos with a better camera. So for now, maybe a few days, 7 days, 14 days, and I should have a new phone. And these twats won't be able to do what they're doing unless they want to look really nasty on YouTube. And they're quite welcome to. So, I get a message on Flirt Finder. Me. I've got a mum. I'm 55 and my mum is nearly 80. It's quite disturbing really, because they've actually used my mother's name. Just like the takeaway trouble I had months ago. They put my mother's name on the slip. So they're again using my mother's name, and it's not my name. From Jace, which I assume stands for Jason, Jace3 at 1:47, when I was preparing to take Max out for a walk this afternoon here in Rochester. Can you tell Jennifer that I would like to get to know her absolutely daughter, please? So the first message I get has bad grammar and bad spelling. When I text back and ask them, where did you get my mother's name from? Lol, it's you I'm interested in. You told me your mother's name after I told you about that gorgeous smile and have a good day. You told me your mother Jennifer said the same. So I didn't tell this guy my mother's name. He's just texted me just now. And then he goes on to say, I'm not using different profiles. What I would like to know, can I get to know you? My son lives in Sturry, 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 so visit him loads. By the way, what's your name? It's certainly not the guy. They're stealing photos and then hiding their face. So why have I got a picture of a guy and then the next message is the profile's hidden? It was that awful guy that spoke to me yesterday that was very rude and disgusting. And dangerous, probably. So I got messages like that. Jace is short for Jason. Usually. I left the building. I took Max. I went to the lift. And the lift was coming down. So I let whoever it was go down in the lift. And then I repressed the lift and it came up from the ground floor. So there was someone coming down in the lift as I left my flat and locked the door. So I didn't get in the lift with somebody. I waited for the lift to go to the ground floor, and then when it came back up to the first floor, and I went down in it, and I went out of the building. See, people are playing games, they think it's funny. They go down my YouTube, they listen to every word, and then they think it's funny to take the mick and have a bit of fun. Well, I can have a bit of fun too, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and you're all going to get caught on my new camera. So, I exited the front of the building and I walked across the road. And remember that I don't drive. So I don't drive, my mother doesn't drive. So remember that this person said that he wanted to get to know Jennifer, which is my mum. So I walked up towards the Rochester Riverside office, and there was a white BMW, big car, reversing with two Chinese people. So the Chinese male was driving the car, the Chinese woman with dark hair was in the passenger seat. It was a couple. And he couldn't drive the car properly because he was trying to park it, and then he went to get out of the car, he got back in, and when I went to walk, he reversed the car. And they all start giggling and laughing when they're doing it. They think it's funny. Well, they're all going to get caught on the new camera, laughing at me and reversing cars almost into me. They're all going to get caught when I get my new camera. Couple of girls on the corner with two dogs. So I didn't go past the white car because he obviously couldn't drive the car properly and he shouldn't be driving. So I walked past the two girls. Max started barking at their dog. Walked up the road onto the field, and we've got a couple on a bench giggling and laughing, probably because they're smoking weeds, by the way. Walked onto the field and people letting their dogs loose again. Right, and I am getting a new camera, and I will show everybody what goes on when I get my new camera. They purposely let their dogs off the lead when they see me coming. And there was this guy on the field with dark hair, glasses, with a little man bag, a little blue man bag, and he saw me on the field, and his dog was on the lead. He took the lead off the dog, and it was a big, big Labrador type dog, and it was bounding across the field, and I thought, yeah, my dog is tiny. Tiny. Bullies. They're bullies. That's the only word for them. Bullies. Sexual bullying. Sexual bullying, it's nasty. Sending me a picture of a bloke before I leave the building. So Max is okay, he's safe, because I protect him. Right, if the dog wants to jump all over me, but he's not crushing Max. They're evil. They let the dog off. They walk miles in front of the dog, they pretend they can't see me, and then a dog will jump all over my clothing. And I will get a camera soon, and you'll get fucked. I didn't lose my temper with anybody. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to get the evidence on them, and it will be sent to the relevant authorities and to show them what they're doing. And you'll see for yourself, they turn their back on you and they pretend they can't see you, and then they let their dogs jump all over me and Max. That's what they do. If they want to go on YouTube, that's up to them, because they will. So I came back, I have a bad leg, and they seem to think it's funny, and I suppose it is in a way, but the minute the word Jennifer is mentioned, which is my mother's name, I'm not doing anything about it because I need proof, and that's when my new phone will come in handy. when I've got the proof of what they're actually doing. And I'm not going to just put it on YouTube, I'm going to send it to the police and the council, because they obviously can't look after their dogs properly or drive either. They can't even park their car, they have to keep reversing it out and in and out and in and out, then they're a danger to the public and they can't drive properly, and they will be reported. But I need my phone to get their number plates and their cars doing what they're doing. And I'm not just going to let it lie on YouTube, it will be sent to the police and the council and whoever's responsible for people driving cars either intoxicated, under the influence of drugs, or they need an eye test or a hearing test. So I'm going to ask if they can have their driving test redone or something, because they're obviously not fit to drive cars. If they're driving them on the pavement, pedestrians. If they're driving cars and vans on the pavement when pedestrians are on the pavement, they're not fit to drive a vehicle. They're a danger to the public. So I've come back into my flat. Max has had a walk. They didn't stop us having a walk. I've not been in the best of moods or spirits today. I am expecting to get a kitten this week, which will be brought up obviously with Max, and they'll be brought up together. I should have had a happy day today. I've got good news that I've got a kitten coming. I've had a conversation with Kim. I spoke to my mum on the phone and I started to get depressed afterwards, like I usually do, because she comes out with such rubbish, frightening rubbish. Frightening it can be. And I mean, inside my flat, I don't care what trolls think. They're tweedledum, they're tweedledee. They're just a waste of space that go around small YouTube channels. Why don't they go into YouTube channels that got millions of views? Why don't you try and, find somebody else to annoy? No, you keep talking bollocks. You're obviously not educated, because if you were educated, you would understand what you're doing is hurtful to other people. So you're obviously not educated. You're not worth the steam off my piss. I don't know why I bother worrying what you're saying anyway, because you're obviously a nobody and nobody cares either. And if all you're doing is getting fucking idiots following me on the street thinking it's hilarious, and what's happened to me is not fucking funny. You just get the wankers on the streets following you about, thinking letting off dogs and jumping on me is funny. When I've accidentally let Max off the lead, I've been told to fuck off. Fuck off. Someone's gone to hit him, and I don't behave like that. Other people don't like it. Don't fucking do it to me. I don't lose my temper outside. I'm waiting for my phone. I'll tape them. They get told off. Simple. Now, I am not probably doing videos this evening, unless I need to, of course. But honestly, grow up. You're not children, you're adults. Don't you understand what an adult is? They behave like an adult. They don't behave like a silly little baby. If you want attention, right, go and join a dancing class. Go and join, get attention in a positive way. Because you're going to get into fucking trouble, I promise you. You keep going down the route you're going to get yourself into real big trouble. And whoever's mentioning my mother's name, I'd watch it. You know my mother's name, I don't know yours. That's not fair, is it? I may have a sneaky donut, guys, and a nice cup of Ovaltine. I'm not letting these trolls get me down. But honestly, I've got better things to do with my day than worry about an insignificant piece of poop. A pimple on my bottom. Go away. You're just irritating. You're not clever, you're irritating. I don't even like you. Right, guys. To anybody that's got trolls, I do sympathise. They're pathetic. They're pathetic. They've got nothing else to do, and they're nobody, and they know it. So when they keep making negative comments, we get more well known, and they get buried under the fucking mud because they're hiding behind fake profiles and names. So by keep going on about me spreading rumours about me, you're making everybody know who I am, and nobody knows who you are. So you're not making yourself famous, you're making somebody else famous, and you're making yourself look like dog shit. See you later.